Hey, what's going on? It's Douglas James, and before you try to come at me with a knife, let me explain why this video is titled what it is. Let's go to my office real quick. All right, guys, welcome to my office. So, as you can see, the title of this video is very controversial, okay? Pretty much just says you don't have real business if you don't run ads, okay? So let me explain why this video is titled that. So, I recently made a Facebook post that I'm gonna share on the screen here shortly. Pretty much how this Facebook post came about is me and my buddies got together, we were producing content, we're like, you know what, let's make a bet, let's make this post to see what would happen. Let's see how people will react to this, okay? Kind of like a social experiment. So lo and behold, the comments went crazy. It was very controversial. It got really into people's emotions and their feelings, and they really felt like they had something to say. So what the post said was, here, and I'll share here on the screen, it says, if your business doesn't run paid ads, then you don't have a real business yet. Okay, people went insane. It really got into their emotions. People really felt like they had something to say. People were saying things like, Doug, I've made millions of dollars in my business and we've never run paid ads. We don't need paid ads. It doesn't make sense for our business. It was a majority of people that haven't really ran ads before or haven't really been successful with paid ads. And you know what? That's awesome. It's freaking awesome if you're able to have a successful business and not run ads, because ads are risky and ads do take a lot of money. So if there are ways that you can actually grow your business and not run ads, then that's awesome. It's really not for every single one, but Facebook advertising, YouTube advertising, Instagram, Google, these are all platforms where people's attention are today. So things like TV, radio, billboards, they're just not as effective as they were 20 years ago. So the whole point of making this post was just to really see what type of reaction we were going to get from people and see what their understanding of doing paid ads in their business and what did it make sense for them. And it's funny, we actually learned that, wow, there is a lot of businesses that are thriving and successful that aren't running paid ads, and that's really awesome. But the reason why we made the post as well is because in my business as a marketer, I get approached daily from people that are struggling in their business, that can't get customers, that have to let go of their employees, that have to shut down or even go out of business. So to have this skill set where I actually help people grow their business, bring people in the door, create more revenue, more opportunities for people, it's extremely valuable, and it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. So to make a post like that, just to get to see where people's mindset are around paid advertising and to see the results and to see that there's thriving businesses, that's super, super awesome. So I think that it was extremely powerful, and I think that it was a lot of lessons learned from both sides of the party. We got to see all these different businesses that are thriving. One of the conversations that we did have in the post is people that realize that, hey, to get from 7 figures to 8 figures, I probably need to do paid advertising, and to get from 8 figures to 9 figures, you surely need paid advertising. There were some people in the post that realized, man, advertising's not my problem right now. Actually, my problem is infrastructure. It's hiring people. It's foundational. It's getting more location and getting more support because we have a wait list of like a year. You know, so there was very interesting conversations that came out of this, and I think everyone involved in the experiment learned so much, especially us. It's always great to do things like that, but when you post controversial content, you get like incredible backlash, but it's totally expected and it's totally welcome. What I want to actually turn this into and actually share some of the things that what I've seen in my business as a marketer, some of the issues people have approached me and my company with is their customer acquisition issues. So we're actually going to shift the attention over to the whiteboard here. All right, so here we go. We're here on the whiteboard, and I'm going to be talking about old and new strategies to growing business online, okay? And just before I get into that, I just want to say, hey, if you were one of the people involved in that very controversial Facebook post, hey, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. We're all friends here. It was just a social experiment, and I really, really appreciate your feedback. It brought enlightenment on both sides of the party, and hey, we're all friends here. So I appreciate you so much for watching this video. video. What I'm gonna do now is take this information and actually turn it into some training for you, because there's always room for growth. I believe the human being, the human mind, we're always leveling up and always wanting to grow, right? There's always opportunity for us to do more and do better. And the point of a business is to make the owner rich. For me personally, and the clients that I work with, it's like the number one thing is like, okay, if you're having a business, what is it doing? Is it generating money? Is it making you rich? Is it giving you better opportunities for yourself and your family? Those are the things that I look at. But then also what's actually really important is obviously the impact, okay? If you're providing a valuable service, if you're providing a valuable product that is transformative to people's lives or relieves them in some type of way, if you're doing something that is impacting people, I firmly believe that you should do everything you possibly can to get that message and get that product and service out to as many people as possible to help impact and transform their lives for whatever it is, the service or whatever it is that you provide in your business. That's my number one goal with my clients. That's really the only thing that I look at, because if we focus on the impact in the business and what we're able to do for people, the money, the freedom, and all that cool stuff will follow automatically after. So let's talk about the new and old ways to generating traffic online. All right, so I'm gonna write traffic sources here at the top. All right, so some of the old stuff, let's talk about the old stuff, because the old stuff is probably what most people are doing right now. They could be you, it could not be you, but here's some things that I found as a marketer, the clients that have worked with us, that they're doing right now. They could be, it's getting the job done, but it's actually might be keeping them from like getting to the 7 to 8 figure level, right? So some of the old stuff we've seen is they're pretty much relying on referrals, just, you know, walk-ins, random people walking in, pretty much getting lucky. They might be running TV stuff. They might be running radio. Billboards is another one. So we got TV, radio, billboards. They could be door knocking, and the list goes on. Like, there is a lot of old ways people use to get traffic. Now, there's nothing wrong with this, right? There's nothing wrong with someone saying, hey, I know John down the street, he's looking for what you're offering. Here's his phone number, give him a call. I'll let him know that you're gonna call him. There's nothing wrong with that. I accept referrals. Everyone accepts referrals, okay? But the thing about it is, if you're really trying to expand a business, open more locations, hire more employees, generate a lot more revenue, and make bigger impact, it's not an incredible, sustainable model, especially in 2019. Walk-ins, you can always get lucky. Someone could stumble upon you online or stumble into a conversation and hearing about you, or see your sign on side the street and they just happen to be hungry. They saw the gyro shop or whatever it is that you offer. Nothing wrong with that. TV, radio, billboards, this is just very high traffic. They're high traffic but low relevance. High traffic but low relevance. That means that you're getting tons and tons of people to see your ad on TV, radio, and billboard, but they're not exactly targeted. It's not like they really want your product or service. You know, if you're doing that, you're kind of just wanting to get lucky. It's like TV, radio, billboards really dominated the advertising industry come 10, 20 years ago. But when Google came out, Google is the #1 search engine. There's billions of searches that happen per day. I'm gonna get into like the new ways, but there is just a lot better ways to market your business to really excel and do more and have bigger impact, okay? And then also with that comes like the infrastructure things that I mentioned, you know, employees, locations, and things of that nature. So these are pretty much all your old ways of doing it. And the list could go on. I could probably talk about this for days, okay? Some of this might resonate with you guys, but I'm gonna talk to you about why it's so important and powerful to be utilizing like the 21st century style advertising, the modern ways of advertising online to grow your business. So some of the new ways would include, for sure, advertising online. Google is a great one, and I'll get into each one of these. We got Facebook, we got Instagram. This is pretty much your social media stuff here. You got YouTube. If you're selling products like e-commerce stuff, there's Amazon, and the list goes on. There's various different ones. Some of the new school ones, okay? I didn't mention over here the old one, door knocking, actually, to backtrack real quick. This is actually a favorite for like real estate. Being out in the heat and the cold, door knocking and giving out flyers and printed media and stuff. So I just want to touch on that one, but let's move over to the new stuff. So Google I love Google. Google is so great for local brick and mortar businesses because when someone's searching, for instance, carpet cleaning company, Las Vegas, they're searching for a carpet cleaning company in Las Vegas because their carpets are probably dirty and they need to get them clean. Your Google people are your now people, like your buyers. They're looking for a product or service right now. That's why Google is probably the #1 traffic source for businesses that are looking for now type of people. Now, it doesn't work for all businesses, but definitely for local brick and mortar, local services, things of that nature, they're really, really good. Hotels, restaurants, things in that nature, really, really good. Facebook, okay? Facebook is your passive type of people, okay? But on Facebook, and what I mean by passive is they're not necessarily could be looking for the product or service right now, but it might be something they've purchased in the past, or they're going to purchase because of their behavioral data online. So what's really cool about Facebook is you can target people based off of pages they visited, their transactions online, think products they purchased, their demographical location. It's pretty much all their behavioral data online, okay? If you're not familiar, Facebook, you can target literally anyone based off of their age, where they're located, their interests, pages they visited, anything they've done online, because Facebook tracks all their behavioral data. And the same thing goes for Instagram, okay? Facebook and Instagram kind of go into the same category there. Facebook owns Instagram, okay? So they're both very great platforms to actually get leads at the lowest cost, okay, that convert either immediately or upwards of 6 to 12 months. YouTube is your how-to audience, okay? When was the last time you wanted to learn how to do something or watch a video on how to do something, okay? 9 times out of 10, I bet you went to YouTube and typed in how to, whatever it was, how to change my oil, how to, I don't know, read a book, okay? Like, there's all these different things. People are searching on YouTube on how to do things. So if you can create content that is based around your product or service that shows people how to do something, and if you can show them how to do that one thing and then offer them a product or service on the back end, they're going to be more prone to doing business with you because you've just sat there and gave them content and gave them value up front on how to do something. Okay, so that's why YouTube is so cool. And Amazon is great for you guys that have physical products, okay, that you're trying to sell into the marketplace. Maybe you have a new cool car cleaner product that you have, some type of shot glass, I don't know, an iPhone case. So there's so many different things that you can sell on Amazon. Amazon is a #1 online store in the world. You can literally buy almost anything on there. So that's why Amazon is so powerful. So all of these things is pretty much what people are utilizing today. These are all the different platforms that I help my clients to. So when they come to me and they're like, hey Doug, I'm tired of relying on referrals, I'm tired of relying on walk-ins, I'm tired of door knocking in the cold and the heat, I want to be at home and enjoying life with my family and just get leads and get sales automatically. TV, radio, and billboard are like way too much, and we're not getting the best return on investment. When they come to me with all these issues, I say, look, what is your business exactly? What product or service do you offer? And which of these channels makes sense for your business, okay? Because not all of these channels make sense for each person's business, okay? It's going to vary based on the avatar and where the avatar is located. Your avatar is your ideal customer. Something might work better. Like I said, the local brick and mortar services, the people that are searching now, is going to be a lot better on Google than YouTube, okay? YouTube is going to be better for people that are searching how to do something, and once you give them that content, that value, they're going to be more prone to do business. Facebook and Instagram are great because, like I said, you can target them based off their behavioral data. If the targeting is right, if the offer is right, then they're more prone to doing business with you. Amazon is strictly e-commerce stuff. That's self-explanatory. So that's just some things that I recommend. So these are your old ways of doing it. These are your new ways of doing it. And yes, there's multiple ways, like I said at the beginning of this video, to build a successful business. The controversial comment that I made on Facebook proved that. There was tons of people coming out saying that they made millions of dollars in their business and they never even used paid ads. There was a lot of people realizing that there was other issues they had in the business. I helped them realize there was infrastructure, employee issues. But all in all, it came out to a great experience where we got to learn a lot about people's businesses and how they're generating traffic, whether it be offline or online. And they got to learn and kind of open their mind a little bit to some of these new ways of building a business, okay? This concludes the video, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I come out with videos like this weekly to help better your business, your mindset, your goals, whatever it is. We talk about marketing, sales. Hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. This is Douglas James. Peace.